We are back with another episode of the 617 Sports Pod with my buddy Bobo here today. What's going on, Bobby?
What up? What up?
We're going to be going over a couple of the... we're going to be going over some goofy PFF top 100 bullshit that came out that we said we were going to talk about, and I forgot to mention it in the last video. So we're going to cover that real quick. And then talk about how much Christian Gonzalez might run this team's pockets in 2 years when is eligible now, but it wouldn't kick in for a couple of years, how much that might entail. And just some interesting talks about AJ Brown from their GM and head coach, and a little more from Vrabel's side. So, I mean, top 100, it's all just a joke anyway. Like, it's not really taken seriously.
No credibility there, but
PFF had him at 96 out of 101, dude. Well, they do 101 for some reason. Yeah. Which is, like, insane, because if you tell me he's not a top 3 corner in the league, you're just dead wrong.
Who else was in front of him for corners?
I think there's 11 players here. Pat Surtain,
11 corners?
Yeah.
Pat Surtain, that's crazy.
Trent McDuffie, Jamal Dean, Jaquan McMillan, Kamari Lassiter, Mike Jackson, Coop DeJean, Quinion Mitchell, Sauce, and Witherspoon. So 10.
That's crazy. I could see PS2 being in front of him.
Yeah.
Maybe
PS2,
Stingley.
Yeah, Stingley or McDuffie, I guess, are the only other two that are.
Witherspoon was pretty solid, but.
And they only have one corner in the top 30. Like, that's kind of crazy to me. I think there's at least like Christian Gonzalez and Pat Surtain or Witherspoon are definitely like top 30 players in this league.
100%.
Like both 24, 25, like crazy athletes.
Who do they have for their top 3 players on that list?
Off the top of my head, I'm not sure.
I'd be curious to see who they have, just top 3, because there's zero credibility. I feel like they go strictly, that's like an opinion-based list or something, because Christian Gonzalez is...
I know Drake May was 25. It's kind of crazy because Gonzo was kind of better to me than...
At his position.
I guess hard to...
It's pretty close.
Myles Garrett at 1, Puka at 2, Penny Sewell at 3. I'll do the top 10. JSN 4, Will Anderson 5, Matty Stafford 6, Hutchinson 7, Jack Campbell 8, which is crazy. You're going to tell me Jack Campbell is a top 10 player in this league is disgusting. Kyle Hamilton, believable, and Josh Allen. So honestly, the top 10's pretty...
Not horrible.
Will Anderson shouldn't be top 10, and neither should Jack Campbell. Like,
who was 9?
Witherspoon, Kyle Hamilton.
Yeah.
But he's like a safety corner linebacker. Like he brings so much value to the Ravens defense, so I could see how they did that. But yeah, that's just some...
They have a vendetta against corners.
Yeah, well, and it is New England, so we're not going to get the nicest treatments, but...
He's a top 3 corner. And
top
he's
3
definitely
corner, top 20 player.
At minimum,
25.
top 40 player. Minimum.
Yeah. I'm pretty confident to say I'd go 25, but
right,
just because he's top 3 at his position and it's like such a detrimental position, probably mostly top 2. But with that being said, going into his 4th year, he's eligible for contract extension. So this year is still on his rookie contract option, 5th year option because he was a first-round draft pick. So it wouldn't kick in until
2027.
I don't know. Depending on if they accept the option or not, I don't know. I mean, I assume they would.
Right.
That's why you draft them in the first round to get that extra year of cheaper salary.
Chill money.
But so right now, the top 5 corners get paid between 22.5 to 30 mil.
Right. Yeah, that's Sauce Gardner at 30 and
Stingley at 30. JC
Sauce
Horn,
Gardner,
25.
man, the fall off needs to be studied with him because lights out rookie year and then
You see what happened his first day at the Colts training facility?
No.
He was late, and he was late. 7:02 he got there, and he was getting there early because he had an injury he was dealing with. And starts talking to the coach or whatever, and yada yada yada. They go about their days. Like, what's up, coach? And then they go to the team meeting, and the coach called him out in front of the entire locker room, and he was like, "Yeah, so you're gonna sit up here and tell everyone why you were 2 minutes late on your first day." And he was like saying how it was like, oh, like an eye opener. Like he just came from the Jets, so like,
Yeah, there's probably not much like accountability being held over in East Rutherford, New Jersey, that trash franchise.
so it'll probably like, honestly, you gotta extend him like kind of sooner. Not I don't know. Like, do you wait and like the better, because he can get better. The longer
Right.
you wait,
The
the
longer
more
you
it's
wait,
gonna bet.
and you hope he gets better. So no, I don't think you wait.
So like, I don't know. It's gonna end up probably costing like 33, 35 million.
I wrote 33. I wrote 33 in my notes. I think he's gonna.
Because you got to figure, if you're gonna extend them early too, you got to like kind of project what the other corners are gonna be getting paid
Right.
in a couple years. Just because you don't want to undershoot them. Because then in
Right.
2 years, if someone comes in, he's making 38 and he's only making 30, he's like, I'm the best
Right.
corner. This dude's making whatever.
I think he's gonna go for 33 mil a year. He'll probably do hopefully he'll do like a 4-year contract.
I like him and Drake May. I think they're like, it's hard to tell because they're so early in their careers, but like I think they're like kind of like for lifers. Like,
Right.
I see them like kind of just,
They got
I mean,
drafted here.
You
They're
never
doing
really know,
well.
but
If you can pay them, they're gonna want to stay. If they're winning, getting paid, got drafted by the team.
as long as Vrabel's here, dude, everybody loves Vrabel. He's like such a loved, like popular coach.
Yeah, he's like the glue to the team.
You don't really see like a lot of coaches like connect with the players the way he does.
Right. He's like their father. You can tell whenever they interview them and shit.
Well, we'll get into it in a little bit too, but like the way he was like saying some comments about AJ Brown, it's like you could tell he cares about him like outside of football.
Yeah, right. Not just a player.
Which is like crazy to just like 5 years ago, not even 3 years ago, 4 years ago, we had Bill who like definitely was not out there like asking them how their personal life was. Like so something that kind of caught my eye that I was just reading a little bit ago. Someone asked, there's been a bunch of interviews going on with the combine and stuff going down this week. Someone asked Elliott about Kyle Williams and what he thinks about him after his rookie year and where he thinks, not like where he'll end up on the depth chart, but
yeah,
gave him a goal. It said, the headline was, it gave kind of Kyle Williams a goal for next year. So he quote unquote said, Kyle played in every game he was available. The way we used him was more of a speed player, which he definitely has, but I think he's got more in him than that. More in him that he could show. He's got to get stronger, but I think he'd be the first one to tell you that. So it seems like, which I didn't know. Like, I guess he's not strong enough.
He's a skinny dude. Reminds me of, he's got like a Tyquan Thornton build.
Yeah, which kind of worries me a little bit. Like if you don't put on the weight. I didn't realize he was, I mean, obviously he was a quick guy, but I didn't know that. Maybe that's why he wasn't getting so much playing time. Yeah, just something to think about, because who knows how like a player's work ethic is, especially after their first year. We don't really know a lot about him. Like, he didn't play a lot.
Right.
He could be lazy, could have no work ethic. I don't know.
Yeah, he doesn't strike me as that, but
no, for sure.
We'll it's just one of those things. You'll have to check in 5 or 6 months, you know.
Yeah. Hopefully he's not
at.
one of those players who was just like so good in college because of their speed, and you could just kind of abuse it more in college, and then they come and like the game doesn't translate. Right. I seen a post the other day about like some of the fastest like 40 times from the combine and like where they were drafted. And like it was I forget what it was. It was some post about like some of the fastest players that were ever like drafted, but had like no impact.
Right.
Like, so it's like, yeah, you can go for all these speed guys, but
who was that guy? Damn, where did he go? He went to the Bengals. He was, oh my god, he was like a return guy, but he stunk, man. He was fast.
Like recently?
Fast. Yeah, like within the last 5 years. Hold on, it was. Hold on. Dude, I feel like it was John something.
John Ross.
Yeah.
John Ross. Yeah.
John Ross.
Yeah.
4.22. Ran a 4.22 at the 2017
think-
Combine. 9th overall. Didn't do shit.
I think he had the quickest 40-yard time ever.
Ever.
I don't think,
Yeah.
Because no one's cracked a sub 4.2 yet,
Yeah.
which that'll be the day.
Oh, wait. It got broken by Xavier Worthy.
Oh, you ran a 4.21. He did
0.01.
Yeah.
But
makes
yeah, I
sense.
mean, look at like, yeah, John Ross is a perfect example. He was the fastest guy ever, and he didn't play in the league last year, but he's in the 6 years that he did play, he had 3 seasons with under 20 yards. His
John
best
Ross?
season was best season was
God.
500 yards, and that was 2019, and he hasn't done shit since.
Yeah, so he's gone.
He's done, yeah. I mean, it just shows you know, you can have speed all you want. He had 7 touchdowns his sophomore year, but that don't matter.
Quick transition now that we're talking about speed. Someone with a lot of speed who's shown proven talent. I've seen some posts out there floating around, some shaky rumors about BTJ. People are freaking out about his bad year, down year, hurt, inefficient. Yeah. If any of that is true, the Patriots got to be all in on it, dude. Like, I don't even, like, I am talking, like, I'm not joking you, dude. Like, all in if any of that is true.
I don't picture Jacksonville parting ways yet. I think they give him 1 more year.
I don't either, but maybe come trade deadline, another bad 6-7 games.
They can't turn down, right?
Dude, we're going to be good this year. Throw them your 2027 and your 2028 and pop. I don't even care. 2
firsts and pop?
Yes.
Yeah, that's overkill. Depending on how he does. Who knows? That's way overkill.
No, I think he's 24.
Yeah, but you got to see how he does. I think Jacksonville
he's going to bounce back.
More. I think they give him 1 more full year.
I think it was just a bad year. No way he goes from 1,300 yards and 10 touchdowns to...
Because I can't picture like the Cardinals moving on from... There's been talk about it, MHJ moving, but you take a guy that early and it's like...
Yeah.
Give him... You need at least 3 years to judge. If on his 3rd year come trade deadline... He's stanking. Then yeah, maybe if you get a sweet deal, then yeah, send him away.
BTJ has showed more promise than MHJ so far.
Yeah, but he's also got a way better QB.
Yeah,
but true. I think they're both kind of in the same boat where they've had like one. I mean, BTJ's his rookie season was way better than MHJ's, but. I don't know how
MHJ. I don't think
compare. I don't know how their second years compare.
I don't feel like his talent has been able to even been out of the showcase yet.
Right.
He's in Arizona, so it's hard to.
Yeah, he's got Kyler and Jacoby throwing to him. You can't judge.
Some more heat. Everyone putting more buzz on the AJ Brown thing. Vrabel was asked about it during Combine this week. Sirianni and Howie Roseman. So just a couple of quotes that kind of interesting to me. Vrabel said, I think that we will look at everything we possibly can to add to our roster. Again, there's a lot of things that go into trades and there's a lot of back and forth on compensation.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of weird. Like, why is he mentioning compensation? You know, like what?
Well, it's just he's just saying like they're gonna go back and forth. Like, hey,
yeah,
like just
I know, but it just
Philly would take a massive hit, massive cap hit.
Yeah, because he's due. Well, if I seen something. I think they need to get rid of him. Not get rid of him, but like so before June 1st, I think his cap hit is like 40 mil, and then after June 1st, it's like 29 mil. So he's up there.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't pay anyone a lot of money. We need a big contract on this team.
Milton Williams was pretty big, but that's really it. Gonzo's is gonna be big. Drake's is gonna be big.
Yeah, what's good about this? I was assuming they pick up the 5th-year option. It won't be not even next season. The next 2 seasons. We got 4th and 5th season until.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be until the
28. 27.
No,
Gonzo. 28 for Drake.
26, 27, 27, 28. Yeah, Gonzo's wouldn't be full salary until 28, 29 season.
Yeah.
And then Mays the year after?
No, Gonzo's
years.
would be 27, 28, and then Mays would be 28,
So we're going into 26, 27. If we get the 5th year option, is 27, 28.
28 for Gonzo.
Yeah, so he wouldn't
and then
be
28, 29 for Drake.
Yeah. When Sirianni was asked about A.J. Brown on wanting to still be in Philly, he said, do I still want him to be here? Yes. Does A.J. Brown want to be here? Yes. When he asked him directly if he will be playing for Philly next year, he said, will A.J. be here next season? Like, I can't guarantee how anything is going to play out next season. I'm thinking I'm going to be the coach next season, but you can't guarantee anything past tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, I remember seeing that.
Like,
that's a wishy-washy way of him saying,
we have no idea what's going on right now. That's what I get from that.
Yeah. If he really genuinely did think AJ would be there, then he would just flat out said it.
The fact that he knows his job is probably not on the table, and he said, I'm waking up today thinking I'm the GM and I could wake up tomorrow and not be the GM. Like, I don't think his job is in jeopardy.
Right.
So to bring up a kind of scenario like that, because kind of like to me says like he doesn't even have any idea how that's going to pan out, basically. Which, I mean, it's the rumors are bound to kick in eventually. Like, just Patriots just gotta, I don't know, maybe overcompensate. I don't care. We gotta overpay a little bit. Like, I don't care.
They have to if they want.
And like, it's gonna make the whole thing even harder because like, if we get AJ Brown, do we want to pay AJ Brown and Diggs? Like, I don't think so.
We'd have to like restructure some contracts.
Well, that's what the other thing too is if Diggs is gonna stay. I've seen a lot of articles saying how like if Diggs wants to stay, he needs to restructure his contract. So
yeah, and I don't know. He seems like a changed man, but he off the rip, he doesn't seem like the type of dude that would really want to do that. Especially if it's to bring in another target. We just made the
Super Bowl though. Like he's been trying to hit that since over 10 years.
Yeah, that's true.
So we can also look at him and say, you want that much money. I mean, you can go try and get to a Super Bowl somewhere else.
Right.
If you want that much money. Like, we don't have good relationships with trying to keep receivers in the last 5 years. So I don't think they would have no problem telling Diggs, go find another team that wants to pay you $20 million next year.
Right.
Because we have aspirations to make it to the Super Bowl, and you getting $20 million is not going to be part of the plan.
Not going to help it. Right.
And the only other A.J. Brown quote that I got is from the GM. Howie Roseman said, I think you go into the league year listening to anything and everything. If someone is going to give you something you didn't anticipate and you won't even have the conversation, I don't think you are doing your job correct.
That's fair.
So he's
not
all ears.
Right.
He's all ears. He's picking up the phone every time it rings, basically. And Nick Sirianni is just waiting for an outcome.
Right.
He's just waiting for Howie to call him and say, we traded AJ to the Pats.
Right. Hopefully.
I guess I didn't really I knew it was like bad blood over there, but it's like, he can't go back there, man. He can't go back.
No. It's just too far gone. He didn't like the scheme. Whoever their OC is over there, he doesn't get the ball. He gets frustrated. You got Devontae Smith over there. You've got the best running back in the league. You've got a running back at quarterback. It's like,
yeah,
bro, get out of Dodge.
Jalen Hurts too. It's like he moved me a little bit. They won the chip, and I'm like, all right, like, hey, this is maybe like a different Jalen Hurts. Like he can get like a little bit different with his passing, but then like, what has he done since then? Like, you haven't seen him making crazy plays. Like,
nothing, bro.
It was one good year with the best offensive line and Saquon Barkley having the best year of his career. I don't even see Saquon going off or crazy like that anymore.
He fell off. He fell off this past year.
It's just, A.J. Brown's done. He's only 29, 30. He's already 29, 30. Not only.
He's 28.
Already. 28. Probably 29 by the time, halfway through the season or something.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
He's only got like 3 years. I mean, he's a smaller guy. He's not very physical. He's not crazy physical. So you probably get a couple more years than like a Mike Evans. Because Mike Evans is more physical, whatever. AJ Brown, like 32, like great years, probably good, great years. And then like maybe 33, 34, like
Start to
decline 800,
Yeah.
600 yards, maybe.
Right.
But even then, that's still 5 years of him. You look
Right.
at it look at it like that. We don't know how to draft we don't know how to draft usually in the first round, especially in the later rounds too. That's why I say, like I said for BTJ earlier, I mean, it's different for him because he's younger, but I wouldn't hate like taking our first this year. It's the 31st pick. It's basically a second,
Right.
and pop in a third or something, and then getting it done. He wants the connection. He got the connection with Vrabel. He cried when he didn't get drafted here. It's like, it just makes so much sense. And
I think the only thing that's stopping him is that it's out of his hand.
I mean, not really. You could just not play. Works out for everybody else eventually.
Yeah, then you look like a shitbag.
I mean, how long can you be asking for a trade for every summer and the team just not do anything about it until you get to take it into your own hands?
Yeah.
And we're going on
true.
to 2 or 3 off seasons now where he wants to leave and don't get traded.
Right.
So it's like,
That's
eventually
true.
he's gonna do what he's gonna do. Apparently, I seen something. Vrabel and AJ Brown text like all the time, like mid-season and stuff too, asking, like, Vrabel's asking how his family is and shit. Like,
Right. No,
just
that's good.
gives us leverage too. Like, if he would have, I guess not really leverage, but he wants to play with Vrabel, and it's clear.
Yeah. He wants to be on the dynasty team. He's got a relationship with Vrabel. Unhappy where he's at. It just aligns way too perfectly, and it's like, why is this not getting done? But who knows? We'll see. We got week and a half, 2 weeks till free agency. So
Is it the 11th?
I think somewhere around there. Yeah.
I think it's the 11th. Another little something I was thinking about the other day. So if you think about it, for our like leaders, not captains, but like our vets, our leaders, you got Diggs, Henry. I guess you could count Milton because he's got that Super Bowl win experience. He's younger, but he's still probably one of the leaders. Spillane,
Hollins, Moses,
and I think that's about it. I want to start to see one of these. Either honestly, I can't see it other than Drake May or Gonzo. Like, I can't see it out of anybody besides them. I can't even see it out of, like, I can't, like, can you picture like Drake May or Gonzo getting in front of the whole team and like hyping them up and like, this is what we do? Like, I just don't. They don't seem like those type of players.
Out of most of those guys, out of most of those guys we just listed, I mean, Diggs was like the head honcho of that, I'd say. I saw some clips of Morgan Moses getting.
No, but I'm saying, like, I want to see one of the young, like, I want to see like one of the younger guys start to step up and.
Right.
Like, obviously, Drake May or Gonzo are the first two that come to mind. Like,
yeah.
Booty, I don't see Booty doing it. Like, Travion Henderson.
Right.
I guess Ramondre, he's still a little, like, 28. I don't see him as much of like a crazy leader. Like, he shows leadership, but not like that. Like, pre-game, like, I don't know.
That should be the job of your quarterback.
Oh, for sure. I mean,
like
he definitely
wide receiver.
Yeah, he definitely has. Drake May probably definitely has like leadership for sure.
Yeah.
But
bring that hype aspect to it.
Like, once Diggs is gone, there's no one doing that. The only other quick thing I really want to mention, and I don't really want to get too crazy into it because we hammered into a bunch of free agents the last couple videos, but a couple of more people that popped up that I honestly had no idea were going to be free this offseason. Tyler Biadasz, we were talking about the other day, he just got released by the Commanders. 28. Oh, I have here. He was overall grade 11th out of 40 centers, 70.7 overall grade.
That's
Run block 12th out of 40 centers, 71.2, and pass block 18th out of 40, 67.1.
Yeah, not a bad looking dude then.
About the same 2024, 2 pretty similar seasons in a row. He's only 28. Just another someone. anything that could
Right.
help.
Get some
think
protection.
Just gotta figure that shit out. Boy Mafe, apparently we tried to trade for him from the Seahawks before the trade deadline. Could be a great edge rusher to replace Chase on and Harold Landry if he can not stay healthy. Nakobe Dean, the Eagles are likely not re-signing him. Championship winner with them 2 years ago.
Right.
Middle of the field, knows how to play the pass, the run. Would be a huge asset next to Spillane. Same thing with Tremaine Edmonds too. He's like probably my favorite one on that list.
Yeah.
Because he's another really good pass coverage linebacker. So you can put him next to Spillane. Very, very versatile guy. I was looking up the stats, and his completions and yards that he let up were basically the same as Spillane.
Yeah.
Except Spillane let up no touchdowns, no coverage touchdowns, and he let up 2, which isn't that bad.
Yeah, no. It happens. It happens as a linebacker.
Another 10 more days, and we can stop
Stop harping on the same stuff, right?
Yeah.
Pickens got franchise tagged.
Yeah, Pickens got franchise tagged.
Mike Evans is open to shopping, but it's got to be specific circumstances. I don't personally want him. I think he's going to stay in Tampa anyways. Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully in the next 2 to 4 weeks we'll have some good info to
at least in 2 weeks we'll have more of an idea as to where we stand as a team, and more knowing of what we need and don't need going into the draft.
Right.
Because I think
it might take a while too. Like, it's just because free agency opens doesn't mean obviously you want to jump.
It's only a few days. It's like a total of like 5 days, but yeah.
So within 2 to 3 weeks, figure some stuff out.
The only other thing I seen is Elliot Wolf was asked about like what their plans are for spending and whatnot, and he was saying how like the Crafts have been pretty supportive and like agreeing with like, go ahead and spend whatever money you want.
Right. Get the team back. Get the team back on track.
Get the team back this offseason. Like, just go basically do whatever. So that's good to hear. Hopefully it's not
we can put it into fruition.
Yeah, put it into talk. Put it into play.
Yeah.
Put it on the field instead of just
we'll see.
Talking about it like the last couple, besides before last year.
2 to 3 weeks. Hold it out, and then hopefully we get some stuff popping.
Yeah, hopefully I just need that one rookie that can just come out and boom, like just be a huge game changer. It can really make or break a season.
Right.
But I think that's about it, unless you got something else you want to toss in there.
I think I'm all set.
Alrighty, well, this has been another episode of the 617 Sports Pod. Thank you guys for listening. Show love on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and we are out. Peace. Bam.